A decent amount of cash and gold in Red Dead Online can be difficult to obtain and even more difficult to maintain. It's time to bring some awareness to one of the most common of Red Dead Online player problems, going broke. So let's just go ahead and face this head on. You're broke, aren't you? Short on cash, lacking gold bars? Yeah, well, you're definitely not alone. I know the main reason is probably because you could care less and you already quit playing the game out of sheer boredom and the state that it's currently in, but that's besides the point. If you're not broke right now, chances are you have been before. What I'm getting at is, we've all been broke. Instead of sitting here and telling you what you already know, what to do and how to make cash, blah blah blah, I'm going to tell you what not to do because I see players doing things all the time that are completely unnecessary, causing them to go broke. And well, it's more fun this way. Let's get this under control, clean things up so you can keep your pockets full of money from here on out, or at the very least, share a laugh about it. Ladies and gentlemen, Fiasco family, these are the top 7 reasons players go broke in Red Dead Online. Reason number 1, limited stock clothing items and accessories. Yep, this is the first one. You're a compulsive spender, let's face it. Don't feel like you're being put on the spot here. For reasons that are very understandable, almost every player drops stupid amounts of cash on exclusive clothing items. What's the point of playing this game if you don't look good in some way, shape, or form, right? Wrong. Well, not completely wrong, but yes, in a way, wrong. Just because something is only available for a limited time, it doesn't mean it's going to be gone forever after it leaves the shop. Regardless, players are going to do what they want, like buying the same $850 coat 7 times, simply because they want to make sure they get every color variation to match all of their other potential outfits and its new factor. In hindsight though, decisions like this are pretty regrettable. More often than not, the limited stock items do come back to the item shop and make a return, with a few exceptions of course, like the morning tail coat, the one I'm wearing in this video right now. There, that answers your question. Now I better not see a single comment asking about what coat I'm wearing. Due to the simple thought in the backs of players' minds that something is going to be gone forever if they don't buy it when they have the chance to, it understandably makes it really hard to resist, and as a result, players go broke buying these things. Reason number 2, weapon customization. Oh, you fancy gold-plated guns, eh? You're just that bold kind of guy or gal that likes to overindulge. All jokes aside, gold-plated guns or any other plating for your guns in Red Dead Online can make for some really aesthetically clean looks for your weapons. Only downside is, well, it's pricey. This one hurts your gold bar bank more than your cash, but the load can be shared between the two with certain customization choices. Flair, charisma, style, bragging rights, whatever the reason may be, players will frequently overspend on weapon customization. Sure, to each their own, but this will make players go broke so fast and sometimes even before they can achieve a desired look they want for a certain weapon. The cost of getting one single gun of any type kitted out in full gold-plated glory will set players back 30 gold bars. That's the equivalent to a little over $10 IRL. That's crazy. This is literally the same cost as starting up one of the Frontier Pursuit roles, expanding upon in-game content. Customized gun versus content expansion. That's nonsense. Players like their individuality and customization though, I get it. I'm not hating, I'm guilty of doing this myself and I went broke as a result. Reason number 3, stable slots, horses, and accessories. Okay, this one I really can't relate to. I literally have 2 stable slots and 2 horses. That's all I need in my eyes. I've been using the same Ultimate Edition horse since I got Red Dead 2 on PC. However, horses are to Red Dead Online as cars are to GTA Online. This is yet another avenue for personalization, customization, individuality, and so on. Some players pride themselves in horse collecting because it's somewhat of a completionist mindset that they have. Each horse type has a unique trait for any given occasion, like racing or combat, and some players buy horses for the look, some buy them for their traits, and some buy them to collect them. All in all though, the cost of buying horses, stable slots to house them, and saddles to ride them is pretty crazy, and it all adds up really fast. This will break your bank just as fast, if not faster, than the previous 2 reasons combined. Most times when players are shopping for horses, it's during a point where they have a decent amount of money saved up, which is good, but still it can easily get out of hand if they don't pay attention to how much they are spending. I mean, seriously, hours worth of grinding cash can easily be spent in one visit to the stables on a couple of horses and some good saddles. Ask any player out there who loves horses in Red Dead Online, and I'm sure they can tell you all about the struggle. Reason number 4, Role exclusive unlocks. As if the 25 gold bars up front wasn't enough, players set out on the endeavor to fully pursue a specific role and are met with several small paywalls in order to efficiently progress and ultimately bring a role to its highest potential. Small paywalls like a $350 shovel and the $350 lasso and so on. Now it's true, players are investing in a better experience, but it still comes at the cost of breaking their banks if they haven't saved up money. This is more the case in some roles than others. The collector role tends to balance out pretty well since profit is made. For some other roles though, this causes players to just break even until they have nearly reached max rank of the role in question. Cosmetics and emotes that are unlocked through these roles don't hold back on price either. I just dropped $800-ish on a Moonshiner outfit. I mean, it's a cool outfit, so I don't mind much, but damn, I got set back to $25, which is pocket change in Red Dead Online. Several role exclusive items do carry benefits of their own, and there are several scenarios they may come in handy, so buying them isn't a bad decision. Players rush into getting things too fast though, and they end up making the grind even more of a burden on themselves as a result. Now, on to the next reason players go broke. Reason number 5, gold bypass purchases. Impatient players, where you at? Come on, don't be shy. Bypass purchases. Let's talk about them. First off, the fact this is even an option in the game really goes to show how bad Rockstar wants your money. Bypass purchases are purchases made with extra gold bars when the player wants an item locked behind a rank or the player has insufficient cash funds to afford it at that time. Doing this burns through gold so fast, especially in the instance when players are making the purchase to bypass a rank requirement that they have not yet met. For example, an item locked behind a higher rank that originally cost 2 gold bars can be quote-unquote purchased now with 10 gold bars. This temptation hurts players because sometimes a desired item is something they really want but don't have the time to grind for. In the moment, spending the extra gold seems like a good idea, but in all reality, it's just a ploy from Rockstar to get players to eventually spend all of their hard-earned gold and have to buy more from the store or grind harder in-game as a result. Even though some things aren't purchasable with this bypass method, that doesn't mean this doesn't deserve a spot in this video because it definitely breaks the bank when it's done. Reason number 6, grinding and completing the wrong activities. In Red Dead Online, time is money, and as a player, if you're spending time playing the wrong activities trying to make money, you'll be on your way to going broke in no time. Sometimes it's easy for players to get caught up in doing what's more fun and engaging versus what's profitable and lucrative. For example, I see players all the time trying to make cash grinding the bounty hunter role when it is in fact one of the least cash payout activities in the entire game. Yes, it's the only role that awards gold at the moment, but when it comes to cash payouts, they are minuscule. Some players will spend so much time trying to grind PvP as well, averaging about $25 upon completing a match, but most of the time spent playing PvP is spent waiting in lobbies for games to fill up or sitting through loading screens. And when that time can be spent doing much more beneficial activities, you're really missing out. You could be doing things like playing stranger missions and even land of opportunity missions, and you'll make more money in a timely manner versus sitting around in PvP all day. Players have their own preferred way to play, don't get me wrong. By all means, carry on the way you like to play as well. I'm simply stating the fact that players will go broke all the time, falling into this trap and getting into this habit. And here we are at the final reason players go broke. Reason number 7, ability cards. I don't even want to talk about this one, to be honest. Listen, I know they are ability cards, right? I know they affect how well you as a player can perform offensively and defensively in game, but they are so expensive to purchase and upgrade. It triggers me how much these things cost. It's also one of these things where, in my opinion, I feel like once you purchase an ability card, there should be no more cash required moving forward, just using it and leveling it up. But no, you have to purchase every upgrade once you have gained enough XP to do so. You know, I guess all in all, since this one is so simple, it's pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. If you play Red Dead Online, you know the struggle of ability cards and how as a player, you want options when it comes to playstyle, so you feel like you need to buy every single one of them. And if we players are being honest with ourselves, we've gotten pretty cozy using one ability card setup, and it kind of sucks because if you spend time on other ones, ranking them up, whatever you may be doing, upgrading them, or just purchasing them to test them out, that's money, man. These things are expensive and it's no joke. You may go broke doing it. Just sucks because you still use the same one you always use. Alright everyone, that sums up today's video. If you are in fact broke right now, leave a like rating down below to pay your respects to the other fellow players out there sharing the same problem. If you're not broke, on the other hand, must be nice. If I missed any reasons in this video that have caused you to go broke, be sure and mention them down in the comments below so we can all avoid making the same mistake. If you are a new visitor or a returning one and you have not subscribed yet, please consider doing so alongside turning on notifications so you never miss out on future quality videos like this one. And real quick, a fun fact, over 85% of the viewers in the last 28 days have not been subscribed to the channel, which is crazy. So again, please consider it. It would mean a lot. And hey, it's free. I hope to see you all in the next one. Later.